And welcome back to the Arc Arena. If you're just joining us, it's the second game of our doubleheader between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and your Baruch College Bearcats. If you are just joining us, you missed a nail-biter in the first game as the women, in late fashion, able to grab a win here at home, 61-56, but we turn the page for the men's game as the Bearcats trying to start the new year off on the right page with an in-conference matchup against Brooklyn College.
So, David, Brooklyn, Baruch, obviously CUNY rivals. But here's the thing. Baruch has got a lot on the line, David, as we start the new year. And that's looking for a three-peat. And anybody in their way, you better get out of their way. I want to point out that Will Fredericks has been starting the first half for the Bearcats. Coach Alisi has a lot of confidence in him, along with the Jamel Fairs and the Devin Nicholsons and Muhammad guys. So let's see what Fredericks brings to the table.
And he'll start again tonight for the Bearcats. We're going to turn it over momentarily to our PA announcer.
Let's also welcome back Coach Tamer Fareed to the Bearcat staff.
And we'll send it over to our PA announcer Marty for your starting lineups tonight. So the lineups are set between the Bulldogs of Brooklyn College coming into the Arc Arena at 1-11 and your Baruch College Bearcats, who are on 5-7 on the season. And surprisingly, Joe, 0-3 here at the Arc Arena, a place that they've consistently made a fortress over the years.
What Coach Alisi is looking for, David, to start 2024 is for two great halves by the Bearcats, putting it all together from start to finish.
So we're moments away from tip. It'll be Gabriel Barker and Will Fredericks at the center circle. Brooklyn going right to left here in the first half. Away red wine jerseys, gold trim white numbers, and Baruch in their home whites, dark blue trim, light blue numbers. Jamel Fair over to Purisic, and Purisic looking for options now. Has it in the form of Gerard Nicholson, far side, and just like that, Baruch have a 3-0 lead as Gerard Nicholson knocks down the first shot of the night.
Nicholson is a spark plug, whether he's off the bench or in the starting lineup. You can count on him.
So now Harvey has it on the far side, looking for options, gets it into Barker in the interior. Great position from Barker as Purisic was trying to defend, and now it'll be Devin Nicholson with the ball. Gives it off to Gerard, and Gerard Nicholson will bring it up as he has Harvey draped all over him.
Baruch doesn't have a lot of length with Purisic, David, in the post.
Purisic looking for options. Oh, finds it cutting Fredericks out to Fair near side. The closeout there by number 3, Malik Dale, just a little too short. Piersick on the offensive glass. Devin Nicholson's going to pull a 3, and the Nicholson brothers add Baruch off to a 6-2 lead here. A little bit more than a minute gone here at the Arc Arena.
It's important that Devin Nicholson and Jamel Fair get off quickly, David. That always bodes well for the Bearcats.
Dale, high floating shot in the lane. Ooh, looks like he took a couple steps there. No call, and he's able to get that one to drop. Nice defense there by Harvey. Full court press is in effect from the Bulldogs.
But David, the Bearcats need rim protection, which we've seen early on here.
So Fair to inbound, gives it over to Gerard Nicholson. Harvey all over him. Even though Brooklyn only 1-11 on the season, their one win has actually come within the conference. So with conference play restarting, I think they feel like they have a great shot at getting back into the season as Devin Nicholson near side 3 around halfway out. Good offensive board by Fredericks, finds Piersick, can't finish with the right hand. And it's going to be number 2, McGill on the board, and he'll quickly push right to left. 3 there, though. Southpaw 3 by Dale, no good. Jamel Fair gets that knocked out of his hands, right back into the hands of Dale, and he's able to knock it down from the free throw line. Quickly his second bucket.
David, Brooklyn is better than their record.
Now Gerard Nicholson has it up top. Fair trying to give it inside to Piersick. Ooh, tried to give it over to Fredericks. Hit the underside of the rim and right into the hands of McGill. McGill quickly into the front court. Crossover move, looking for options. Ooh, might almost drag the pivot foot there. And it'll be Harvey to set things up.
Bearcats have to stop penetration.
Near side to Thriesbull. Thriesbull, ooh. I don't know, Joe, maybe I'm seeing it, but I thought he dragged the pivot there inside to Barker. He's fouled by Fair. Nice play there by Fair, though, to make sure that Barker didn't hit the layup.
But, David, Brooklyn's having success in the paint, and Baruch has to take that away, both driving and also getting passes. Again, they don't have post players down there, Baruch. But listen, Fredericks is athletic, and he can really do a lot down low for you.
And Barker off on the first. Gabriel Barker only 9 of 17 from the free throw line on the season, so he's had his struggles there. And almost banked in the second. No good. Ball still loose on the deck. Thriesbull able to come away with it for the Bulldogs. He's going to attack on Piersick into the lane. Looking for options. Thriesbull has to circle back. And that's Dale now. Straight on 3. Shot off right up left iron. No good. And Fredericks comes away with it.
Good rebound
all over
Fredericks.
him. And now Gerard Nicholson into the front court. Nicholson over to Fair. Fair got fouled by Barker. And I don't know. I think Fair was already kind of going down a little bit there, but Barker just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So advantage Baruch as it'll be side out for the Bearcats.
Like to see Piersick get some touches.
So it's Fair here on the near side. Brooklyn setting up in a 2-3 zone. Gerard Nicholson looking for options. Finds Devin Nicholson on the far side. He'll put it on the deck into the lane. Cross-court pass. Fair's going to pull a 3. And he knocks it down. Big 3 there. And just like that, Jamel Fair on the score sheet.
Yeah. Fair's got to get off early for the Bearcats attack.
Baruch's third leading scorer, a little over 8 points per game.
But he's like the pulse of the team.
So it's Dale, bounce pass inside to Barker, high shot, no good. Gets able to get his own rebound, shot blocked by Fredericks. He goes sliding into the bench here. Ooh, that could have been bad, and he's quick to get back up as Akil Vaughn comes to the bench to check into the game.
David, Brooklyn is having their way in the paint. Coach Alisi putting Vaughn in. Hopefully he disrupts this activity of Brooklyn in the paint.
I think what also that does is allows Fredericks to play on the wing in the zone and gives a good size for the Bearcats underneath on the defensive end.
Make Brooklyn shoot from the outside.
Harvey able to find Barker underneath. Shot no good. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, only Vaughn was protecting the paint, David. They're going to need some more protection.
And just like that, that's Fair's second, so Osario will come off the bench and check into the game, presumably for Fair momentarily. And Barker off on the first, 1 of 3 tonight from the free throw line, as Fair will come to the bench.
Talk about high arcing shots from Barker.
And, nice play there by McGill. Thought Osario blindsided a little bit there, but McGill stepped out of bounds before he could save it. Then it'll go back to the Bearcats. Barker missing both free throws on that attempt from the free throw line.
Coach Alisi looking for Vaughn to really contribute here in the minutes he gets at this point in the season.
Osario trying to lob it inside to Vaughn. Vaughn able to catch, land, and put it back in. And Akil Vaughn has his first basket of the night. Baruch lead 11-6.
Good catch by Vaughn in traffic.
Dreisbel has it on the near side. Gives it off to Dale. Dale almost loses it. And Osario all over him. And ball goes through the hands of Barker out of bounds as it was Harvey trying to find him underneath. And Baruch will get it. Once again, Brooklyn setting up in a full court press. Nice pass there by Nicholson up ahead to Osario. Trying to go for the lob for Vaughn. Vaughn has size underneath and able to lay it in. And Coach John Baptiste wants to talk things over with a little more than 5 minutes gone. Baruch lead 13-6.
Vaughn could be a difference maker, David. And what a great difference maker in CUNY. I don't think David CUNY has an answer for Vaughn.
Brooklyn College hasn't had an answer within the first 5 minutes. We'll say that at least. And we've seen it a couple times. I think Osario was actually trying to go for the lob for Vaughn to throw it down. Both times able to catch, bring it down. Smart play by not bringing the ball low, keeping it high, and able to go back right back up for the layup.
Vaughn's gone better as time has gone on. Once again, the mastery of Coach Alisi is putting a guy like Vaughn in when he needs to kind of get some action going. And what is Vaughn doing? Delivering.
Vaughn averaging a little over 6 points per game, almost 5 rebounds in 13 minutes per game. So, maybe some extended minutes tonight for Vaughn and see what he can do. And really gives him, like we said, that size threat underneath.
Right. And Coach Alisi trying to find that momentum swinging addition. A lot of times you got to bring in Gerard Nicholson off the bench to get some energy. So again, the mastery of Coach Alisi's game coaching showing up already tonight here.
Baruch leading 13-6. Both teams will break the huddle. And it's going to be the same 5 for the Bearcats. And checking into the game for the Bulldogs is number 31, Kujak.
By the way, Frederick's back in the game. Him and Vaughn should really kind of, get things done down low defensively. Frederick's so quick to the basket to get rebounds.
Looks like him and Nicholson have switched wings now in the 2-3 zone. Actually, no, correction. They've actually switched it back up to man-to-man. As Sawyer all over Dale here on the near side. Dreisbel has it up top. Frederick's out on him. Dreisbel, almost got that strip from him, Osario. Dreisbel able to re-corral, though, and finish with the right hand. Great defense from the Bearcats. I guess just better offense from the Bulldogs.
Exactly. That was just a little better offense.
And a couple of 50-50 balls going the right way. And nice defense there by Harvey all over Nicholson. Fredericks now has it on the near side wing. Inside to Vaughn. Vaughn, a two-sport athlete here at Baruch, playing volleyball as well.
You got to isolate Vaughn.
Vaughn clearing out some space underneath. The three there, no good. Vaughn on the offensive board. Baruch get a fresh 20. Osario right into some contact. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. No call there. Ball still loose. Vaughn able to get it back to himself. Still no good. Vaughn again on the offensive board. And finally he's fouled. They're going to say the basket doesn't count. It was on the floor. but Baruch time and time again creating some extra possessions.
Hey, David, Vaughn playing volleyball. It should come easy to him.
Tipping it up to himself on a number of occasions as David McFadden checks into the game for the Bulldogs. Baruch have a fresh 20. Looking for options. Found the Devin Nicholson here on the right wing. Nicholson right into the lane. Cross-court pass to Osario. Thinks about the pass. Instead drives. Kicks it up top. Nicholson. Gerard's going to shoot the three, and he knocks it down. Big shot there by Gerard Nicholson. Baruch leads 16-8 here with a little more than 6.5 gone in the first half.
Great pass by Osario to find Nicholson for a catch and shoot.
And Joey passed up the first pass and drove the lane. And to your point, nice drive and pop.
Osario, very smart player. Very smart player.
And he has the ball in his hands here as Baruch quickly go the other way. He comes through the lane and curls back out. Now Gerard Nicholson in the corner. Back up top to Osario. Crossover move working on McGill. Gives it off to Fredericks. What a pass inside to Vaughn. He's fouled on the way up and will go to the line to shoot two.
But David, like a tight end, what a catch by Vaughn in traffic. Yeah.
And Vaughn only a 35% free throw shooter on the season. 9 of 26, make that 10 of 27. And knocks down the second.
What a contribution by Vaughn here in his time, boy.
So it'll be Davis who just checked into the game with the ball in his hands. CUNYAC looking for options. Ooh, backdoor. That was McFadden, excuse me. Three there from number 4, Lukman Ahmed, who just checked into the game and had something to say to the Bearcats bench as he knocked down that three from the near side. Now it's Piersick over to Vaughn, now over to Devin Nicholson. He'll drive high off the glass, able to finish that runner. Nice play there by Devin Nicholson.
Everybody contributing for the Bearcats.
He has 5 now. As Ahmed has it, looking for options. Ooh, Devin Nicholson almost stripped him. Devin Nicholson does strip him. Ahmed hits the deck. Dale trying to chase down Nicholson. And, ooh, he couldn't finish as Nicholson hits the deck hard. Couldn't finish with the right hand, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul there's on number 11, David McFadden.
Boy, Nicholson doing a little of everything.
Nicholson, a very strong free throw shooter, 80% on the season so far. And again, if you want to see the Bearcats in action and couldn't make it out tonight, it's a week from tonight, January 10th, as they'll host John Jay College in a doubleheader. The women will play at 5:30, the men at 7:30. And, of course, they have a trip up to City College on Friday night as the men will tip off at 7 and the women at 5.
Yeah, City College vastly improved.
Nicholson good from the free throw line. Long shot there by Kujak, no good, but Brooklyn able to save the rebound. Nope, they're going to say Ahmed was out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. And Donnellan, who just checked into the game, quickly brings it into the front court.
Donnellan, tough competitor.
Ooh, pick from Vaughn. I don't think it was called out. 3 there, near side. Devin Nicholson knocks it down, and he leads all scorers now with 10.
Nicholson feeling it here.
And the Bearcats feeling it as they're up 25-11, not even at the midway point of the first half. Ahmed now has it on the far side. He'll pull a 3. A little short off front rim.
Osario, ball knocked away from him by Dale, and it's going to stay right there with the Bearcats as Dylan Minnick will check into the game, and Akil Vaughn will come to the bench.
Vaughn, tremendous minutes for the Bearcats.
Akil Vaughn had 6 points in only 4 minutes of action and 2 offensive rebounds, throwing an assist there for good measure.
But just was a force down low.
So Minnick just checking in, has the ball in his hands, over to Donelon on the far side. McFadden picks him up at the midway stripe. Purisic turns around, gives it off Devin Nicholson near side. Ooh, shot a little too strong off back iron. McFadden comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Up ahead to Kujak. Nice defense there by Nicholson. He's able to run that down from behind. It'll stay right there with the Bulldogs as Thricebull checks back into the game and Kujak will come to the bench.
David, to get the effectiveness from Purisic, he should start out at the elbow and then put it on the floor from there. There's a lot of traffic down low.
McFadden closed out by Donelon. Bounce pass inside. Back up top to McFadden, looking for options. Calling out the offense, 13-12 to shoot now. Ball inside out, swung around the perimeter. Dale, nice little jab step move into a sea of white shirts though. Shot no good. Purisic comes away with the rebound for the Bearcats, and Donelon will be able to bring it up for Baruch. It's Osario now. Ooh, crossover move on Dale. Looking for options. Ball swung around the perimeter. Minnick over to Devin Nicholson. He's had the hot hand. Nicholson now inside to Purisic. Shot a little too strong. No good. I think he was expecting some contact, but never came. And now Dale comes the other way with it. Crossover move for Dale. Into the lane. Floater is good. Nice play there by Malik Dale.
Tough shot. If Vaughn was there, he might not have taken that.
Donelon now has McFadden draped all over him at the center circle. Gives it off to Nicholson. Deep three. Oh, off right iron. No good. Minnick able to get the rebound. Left-handed layup is good. Nice hustle play there by Dylan Minnick.
Well, having the left hand made that happen.
Dale, crossover move. Shot too strong. Thricebull on the rebound. Gives it outside, near side to Ahmed, who's able to knock down the three. And that's his second of the game. And with that, Coach Alisi wants to talk things over, but Baruch leading by 11, 27-16, Joe, coming out on the front foot tonight.
Well, the thing is they're getting a lot of contributions to Bearcats from a lot of different people. And I like their body language. And I like the fact that, again, the coaching moves by Coach Alisi, right guy at the right time to change up the momentum. But here's Brooklyn. Muhammad, that's his second three uncontested. So we want to take that away, and we want to take away penetration by Brooklyn.
Yeah, Ahmed's have the hot hand coming off the bench. 6 points on 2 of 3 from downtown. He's also thrown in 2 rebounds, but to Baruch's advantage, he also has 2 turnovers.
Yeah, but we want to take away that inside penetration by Brooklyn, which they look to thrive on.
And Brooklyn setting up with the press right now as the inbound comes to Donelon, and McFadden's going to take him 94 feet. Donelon quickly into the front court, looking for options. Bounce pass to Nicholson. Davis all over him, but now it's over to the hands of Purisic. Purisic to Osario on the near side, drives, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Nice play there by Ahmed. He's doing right now on both ends of the floor in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure Osario was going there, but like I said, Dave, I'd like to see Purisic be more active in the offense instead of a passer.
Now Davis pull up 3. He knocks that one down. A couple big shots, back-to-back possessions for Brooklyn.
Uncontested.
Now Donelon into the front court. Purisic has it on the top of the key, gives it across to Devin Nicholson. He thinks about the shot, but McFadden draped all over him. And the ball finds its way into the hands of Osario. Dale hits the deck, able to get the steal. Nice play there by Dale. Gives it off the Thricebull, leaves that behind, but into the hands of McFadden. Now over to Dale. Dale's going to pull up, walk into a 3.
Shot no good. Minnick on the rebound. Nice box out as Thriesbowl was crashing the board. Gives over to Devin Nicholson on the far side. He's going to pull a three, trying to answer. No good. They're going to call an offensive foul there as Purisic was trying to go for the ball, gave Ahmed a bit of a push, and it's going to go back to Brooklyn College.
Yeah, wide open shot by Nicholson normally makes that. I think his teammates were confused that normally that shot goes down.
Nicholson 2 of 6 from downtown. Aaron pass there by Davis right into the hands of Devin Nicholson. Finds Donnellan, who gives it over to Purisic, who seemed to lose it as he goes up. Minnick able to get the ball though and put it in off the glass.
Way to stay with it by Baruch, not give up.
Dale shot on the far side, no good. It's going to be Purisic who comes down with it for the Bearcats. And Osorio brings it into the front court. Ooh, nice crossover move by Osorio. He's able to float and lay it in with some English with the right hand. Nice play there by Sayeed Osario.
I'll tell you know what, David? He looks very strong. He's probably been lifting a lot. And he's got great body control.
Ooh, McFadden almost boxed himself into a bit of a corner. Now Thriesbowl gives it outside to Davis. Donnellan a bit late to close out. Davis shot around out, no good. Purisic comes away with the rebound, and Osorio will walk it up. Gives it over to Minnick on the far side, and he'll bring it into the front court. And Minnick turns it over as he was going to the basket. Now it's Ahmed the other way. Free throw line jumper. He's fouled from behind. And the foul there is going to be on number 12, Minnick.
There's a lot of ball there on that foul call.
So Ahmed 10 of 11 from the free throw line on the season, 91% free throw shooter. Can't get the first one to go. So Frederick's back into the game, and Gerard Nicholson as Minnick and Donnellan will come to the bench for the Bearcats. 7 minutes remaining here in the first. Baruch lead 31-19. The back end of 2 shots. And Ahmed knocks down the second.
David, Baruch has got to make sure that they don't let Brooklyn hang around. They really have to keep their foot on the gas pedal here in the first half.
Gerard Nicholson crossover, looking for options. Fredericks free throw line jumper, and he's able to knock that one down.
Well, that's what Coach Alici's looking for, is hustle and some scoring for Fredericks.
And Thriesbowl able to go force his way through Purisic and lay it up in at the basket. So now Gerard Nicholson walks it across the timeline, looking for options. Fredericks on the far side wing. Osorio has it on the baseline. Back up top to Purisic. Thinks about the shot. He'll pull. Shot way off. Devin Nicholson, I don't know. It almost looked like he kind of got caught in between. He was thinking about the shot, saw the pass, and then put up the shot anyway.
I don't think he wanted to shoot that, David. But I really keep saying we need to utilize Purisic with him putting it on the floor.
So now Harvey into the lane. High arcing shot off the glass, no good. Vaughn comes down with the rebound. So Gerard Nicholson gives it over to Fredericks on the far side. Devin Nicholson has it up top. Ooh, hands all over the sides and the front and the back of Akil Vaughn.
Vaughn has got to say, I own this real estate. Get the ball, turn, basket. Very simple.
That time he just doesn't have the ability to turn as the arms were draped all over him. That's Thriesbowl's first.
Right.
Inbound right to Nicholson. And Devin Nicholson able to knock it down. Big shot there by Nicholson. He's leading all scorers as he has 13 here in the first half.
Again, Baruch, don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Don't let Brooklyn hang around.
That's the big thing about the Bearcats, at least. this season and in the last couple of seasons. They just have so much depth on their bench, Joe. When you're talking about Devin Nicholson, Akil Vaughn came off the bench. Donovan's come off the bench. Minnick came off the bench. Osario came off the bench. There's so much depth.
Coach Elise is seeing what he needs to do to keep that bar raised a certain level. To your point, who is that going to be? It could be Fair. It could be Osario. It could be Nicholson. It's got to be somebody that, again, keeps that bar high. So Brooklyn is, there's a difference between Brooklyn and Baruch. I would not let Brooklyn hang around. David, we're going to say it now with 5:09. They do have some scorers.
As Barker misses them both again and again, that's the guy you want at the line. He's really struggled from the free throw line this season. Now Fredericks has it up top over to Devin Nicholson. Baruch moving the ball quickly alongside the perimeter here. Devin Nicholson, right-handed hook shot. Nice move there by Nicholson. Just basically do a half turn towards the key and then go baseline.
He's had a great first half.
McFadden's three. Oh, he knocks it down. Nicholson just went in a little bit to try to double team, and it was left the opening for McFadden here on the near side corner. Baruch lead by 13, under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, Brooklyn played hard. Don't go by their record.
Vaughn was calling for it. Now it's Fredericks in the paint. Thriesbold just getting a little too handsy.
But David, I'm sorry, there were 4 Brooklyn players. Nowhere for Akil to go. If Baruch is wanting Akil to get the ball, give him a one-on-one situation.
Cangiano checking into the ball game. Only averaging about a little under 3 minutes per game, so going to get some time here late in the first half. That's Cangiano thinking about the shot. He'll pull it from the far side. Ooh, around that one went halfway down, and Barker comes away with the rebound for the Bulldogs.
His shot looked good.
Ooh, Thriesbold. Ooh, what a block there by Fredericks. He got up high and swats it. I mean, if we had stands behind the basket, that would have been 2 rows, 3 rows deep.
Fredericks a very athletic player. Can hurt you in a lot of ways.
He has very similar character traits as the guy that's not playing tonight is Muhammad Guy, especially on the defensive end. And Dale now gets it on the near side wing, and he splashes the bottom of the net. So the Bulldogs able to battle back from that Fredericks block and get something out of that possession.
All right, let's see if we can get Vaughn touches in the post.
Dale, and it's Gerard Nicholson who loses it. Thought it might have went off Dale last, but they're going to say it went off Nicholson, and it's going to be...
Yeah, Nicholson was going to nowhere's land.
And Donaldson checks back in for Cangiano. 10-point game, an opportunity for Brooklyn to cut the lead to single digits. Thriesbold has it on the near side. Finds the cutting Barker. And they're going to say it was a foul on, excuse me, they say on 13, Nicholson. I thought it was on Donaldson. They say it was on Nicholson on the help. But again, that's the guy you want at the line. Barker only 52% from the free throw line this season.
Yeah, but you don't want to get into foul trouble on spite of.
And Vaughn able to rip down the rebound. It was batted out maybe by Fredericks underneath in a sea of hands. And that'll be Donaldson on the center court. Thriesbold picks him up. Fredericks on the far side wing looking for options. Osorio kicks out. Akil Vaughn underneath. He's quickly doubled. He gets fouled as he goes up and will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a good recovery by Vaughn, David, because he was very deep. We know that the Bearcats, David, have great perimeter ability. But to know that you have a Vaughn who's really progressing. is really another luxury for Coach Alisi.
As he's off on the first. And he splashes home the second.
Good looking shot by Vaughn.
Harvey to bring things up. Over to McFadden on the far side. Pick from Thriesbull. McFadden doesn't use it. Thriesbull now has it up top. Back over to Harvey. Harvey into the lane. Hop step. Looking for options. Dale on the near side. Osario all over him. Dale shot. Ooh, around halfway out. No good. He hits the deck. I think he was looking for more contact than there was. Now it's Nicholson. Near side three. Shot no good off left rim. Harvey comes down with the rebound for Brooklyn. And he'll push it into the front court looking for options. Ooh, they're going to say that loose ball was a foul. Foul on Fredericks.
David, Brooklyn trying to get this lead down below 10 going into the locker room. So Bearcats really need to settle down, keep this lead above 10 at half.
And Harvey at the line for a 1-and-1 as he rattles home the first. And good on the second, and it's a single-digit ball game here. 39-30, Baruch lead, a little under 2.5 remaining here in the first half.
Brooklyn hanging around.
Donelon working on Harvey. Fredericks now up top. Inside to Vaughn. What position by Vaughn? He's able to spin on Barker and easily lay that in. Vaughn's got 8.
How about the look from Fredericks?
Ooh, Fredericks. Oh, man. Wow, that's wild. They're going to call a goaltend there because they're going to say Fredericks grabbed the net. That's an interesting call. That shot was wildly off. Fredericks was actually trying to go for a block, and he caught the net on the way.
David, could it be Fredericks was at 2 places at once? What an athletic play by Fredericks.
Yeah, I feel like his head almost hit the net.
He was in 2 places at one time.
Fredericks now has it up top. Osario trying to get position against Barker, 22 versus 22 underneath. Outside to Fredericks. He has an open 3. He's going to pull straight on, and he's able to knock it down. So atoning for the mistake on the other end, Fredericks, his first 3 of the night.
Good look from Akil Vaughn to Fredericks. Boy, Fredericks having a great first half. Nicholson with the steal.
And Gerard Nicholson able to lay it in, go coast to coast. Smart play there by Barker, not to foul. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Jean Baptiste with 1:28 remaining. Baruch extended that lead, which was once 9 moment ago, back up to 14.
Little spurt. Remember, Coach Alisi not wanting to let this Brooklyn team hang around.
Also quite impressive. A lot of this also right now happening with their leading scorer, Devin Nicholson, on the bench, giving him a well-earned breather, and Baruch really still trying to find ways to put the ball in the hole.
Well, that's that depth that Alisi has on his bench. He's had that, David, for a number of years. A lot of depth.
So
but I like the fact that Baruch has not taken their foot off the gas pedal the whole first half in one way or another.
Devin Nicholson leading all scorers tonight with 15 points. Akil Vaughn has 9 for the Bearcats, and so does Malik Dale. He has 9 for the Bulldogs.
But for a long time, we've looked for Vaughn to emerge, and here he is.
9 points in 9 minutes. An impressive first half for Akil Vaughn, throwing 4 rebounds and 2 assists for the big man. Harvey has it now up top, gives it over to Barker, looking for options, gives it off to Thriesbull here on the near side wing. Fredericks all over him, crossover move by Thriesbull into the lane. It looks like Nicholson able to rip that one away. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay right there with the Bulldogs.
Great defensive awareness by Gerard Nicholson.
So it's Dale up top. 12 seconds to shoot. Gives it off to Ahmed, who just checks back into the game. Now Dale puts it on the deck. Past Donelon. High floater. No good. Akil Vaughn comes away with the rebound.
And Fredericks will give it over to Donnellan, who will bring it up into the front court. Hand off to Fredericks. Nicholson up top to Vaughn. Vaughn, Barker all over him. Now Fredericks in the lane, working on McFadden. He's able to turn, looking for options. Cross-court pass. Ball swung around the perimeter. Nice crossover move by Donnellan. Gives it inside to Vaughn. Vaughn able to lay it in over the shorter McFadden, and Vaughn quick to tell him that as he runs back down the court.
Great catch by Donnellan. Great catch by Vaughn in traffic.
And a shot there by Dale to answer on the other end. Baruch lead by 14, 48-34, and they can hold for the final shot. Nicholson very close to that back court there, as now the ball's inside to Vaughn. Vaughn going with the left hand. Too many steps, and it's going to go back to Brooklyn.
You know what? What Vaughn needed to do was a drop step, David. He's got to learn that.
Or just one step and put it up with the left. He has such a long reach.
Yeah, a drop step, he would have just turned to the basket.
And Harvey's going to pull a last-second three wildly off the backboard, and that will do it. Baruch go into the half leading 48-34, and a game that they wanted to come in and taken advantage of. They've done so as they lead by 14 at half.
Yeah, hey, listen, don't go by Brooklyn's record. They got some talent. Baruch now recognizes that, and they need to come out with even more fire, keep the foot on the gas pedal, and do not let Brooklyn get confidence and get back in.
Yep, Devin Nicholson leading all scorers with 15. Akil Vaughn has 11 and 5. Gerard Nicholson has 8 points as well. And for Brooklyn College, Malik Dale is their leading scorer. He's got 11 points, followed up by Ahmed, who has 7 points and 3 boards. So that'll do it for us here. First half action at the Arc Arena between Baruch and Brooklyn. This is your second game of your CUNYAC doubleheader. You're watching Baruch basketball on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
And welcome back to the Arc Arena. If you're just joining us, we're in the second game of our doubleheader between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and your Baruch College Bearcats. Baruch up 48-34 at the break. Big games from Nicholson and Vaughn, but it's really, Joe, it's really been a team effort all around to get build out this lead for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I mean, Fair spent a lot of time on the bench. And, you know, basically the normal production is not there from the Bearcats, but that's a sign of a good team when you can, you know, divvy it around. But, you know, Brooklyn, again, don't go by their record. If you go to sleep on them, they'll be right back there, David.
Yeah, Joe, and that's why I think coming out of the break, the first 5 minutes of action here in the second half, huge for the Bearcats. You have an opportunity to really put your, for lack of a better word, your foot on their throat a little bit and extend this 14-point lead. If you can get it up to 20, even maybe 25, you'll be in a position where you'll start seeing some of the deeper end of the bench.
Yeah. Hey, listen, this is conference play, rivalry. You know, you want to be the, you know, king of the jungle. This is your chance to prove it.
So Devin Nicholson, strong start. In 16 minutes of action, he put up 15 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown, really leading the way from this Bearcat, and we saw it early and often from Devin.
But, David, when did you think Akil Vaughn would have 11 points at the half?
That's your guy, Joe.
Yeah. I'm proud of him that he's worked on his game, and he, listen, he could be a big-time player. Not only here in the CUNY, but across the country.
And he's been putting himself, into great positions in the paint. It's where he's catching the ball, and just the baskets are almost there for him because of the fact of the positioning that he has when it comes to his catch inside the paint.
Yeah, he's just got to learn to play with his teammates and vice versa and find out where he's most comfortable and then let him go to work.
And work he did, 11 points on 4 of 4 from the field. It will be Bearcats ball side out, midcourt, far side. It'll be the Nicholson brothers, Fair, Purisic, and Fredericks. Thriesbull, Harvey, McFadden, Dale, and McGill on the floor for the Bulldogs. And we are underway of second half action with Fredericks up top. Trying to find Purisic cutting back door. Errant pass, though, and it's Harvey who comes away with it, going right into the lane. Trying to find McFadden on the near side. Quickly closed out here by Gerard Nicholson. Now inside to McGill. Working on Devin Nicholson. Reverse layup. No good. Nicholson comes away with the rebound, and he gets it over to Gerard Nicholson, who will bring it into the front court.
Boy, Baruch got lucky because Brooklyn has some easy shots.
It almost seemed like no one picked up the ball handler there, Joe. As Nicholson shot no good from the free throw line, and McFadden comes away with the rebound.
Well, there's no doubt Brooklyn's coming out playing hard. How does Baruch answer defensively?
Now Thriesbull has it on the top of the key. Harvey, bit of a jab step, looking for options, gives it off to McGill. McGill into the lane. Took too many steps, slid his feet, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. So Gerard Nicholson brings it into the front court. Offensive foul there on Nicholson. Nice play there by McFadden to take the charge. And a sloppy start from both teams here as the second half is underway. Harvey over to Thriesbull on the Bearcats symbol. McGill here on the near side. Fredericks out on him. McGill going baseline. He's quickly double teamed. It's Purisic and Fredericks. Ball still batted around. Gerard Nicholson almost came away with it. Harvey, wild shot there. Good D by Fredericks. Ball still loose, and it's going to go off of Fredericks last with 12 seconds to shoot. Brooklyn will inbound from underneath the basket.
Yeah, Harvey a little bit too small to get that shot off. Not over Fredericks and how athletic he is.
Dale has it now up top. Nicholson out on him. Baruch in the zone. So a bit of a shot clock issue on the, so it'll be Harvey now, 12 to shoot. McFadden, bounce pass. McGill goes up with it, he gets stripped. Gerard Nicholson throws it ahead of the pack to Devin Nicholson, who's able to lay it in with the right hand. Good find to hit Devin Nicholson in stride by Gerard Nicholson, kind of like playing in the backyard a bit.
Yeah. A little, quarterback to a cutting receiver.
Thriesbull inside. His shot turned away by Purisic, and it's going to go out of bounds off Thriesbull last. Nice play there by Purisic, and it's going to be Bearcat ball, and it's going to be a timeout for Coach Jean-Baptiste.
So remember,
with 2 minutes and 20 seconds gone, Baruch lead 50-34.
David, remember early in the game, Brooklyn had success in the paint. Not anymore. Baruch has tightened it up in the paint.
Great defensive effort here in the early going from the Bearcats. A little sloppy on the offensive end there, Joe, but really making up for it on the defensive side.
I think offensively, Baruch is still trying to figure out what they want to do and whose number they want to call.
Like we said, the first 5 minutes key for the Bearcats, trying to extend this lead, but already 2 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Lead's essentially the same, but really just playing with some tenacity, specifically at the defensive end. How
about we haven't heard from Jamel Fair because he hasn't really been part of the attack, but it's still 50-34. Baruch lead.
Only 4 minutes in the first half for Fair as he was in a bit of foul trouble. But yeah, to your point, he's been he's normally one of the key contributors today. He's doing some of the dirty work. So both teams going to break the huddle here. It's going to be the same 5 for Brooklyn and the same 5 for the Bearcats. It'll be Bearcats ball as they look to come right to left here in the second half. So Gerard Nicholson picked up by Harvey, full length of the court. Able to give it off to Fredericks on the Bearcat symbol. Hand off to Purisic. Purisic looking for options. Devin Nicholson runs through, finds Fredericks cutting back door. Blocking foul there. Let's see who that's on. That's going to be on Dale. Oh, excuse me, Harvey. Check that underneath, and that'll send Fredericks to the line to shoot 2. 7 of 9 as Fredericks from the free throw line this season. And he knocks down the first.
It seems, David, like Fredericks with games is just settling into his role and doing what he does best. And that's just being an all-around player.
And good on the second. McGill, handoff there to Dale. Dale working on a couple. Purisic, I think, got a hand in there. Fair hit the deck, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay right there with Brooklyn. Smart double team there, though, by Purisic. You saw Dale was in some trouble, and him and Fair were all over it.
But they got quickly to the ball, and, that's keeping your foot on the gas pedal.
It'll be McFadden to inbound. He gives it off to McGill up top. Baruch setting up in a 2-3 zone. Thriesbull out to Harvey. Jab step there by Harvey. Up top to McGill. 12 seconds to shoot. Finds McFadden underneath. Finds the cutting Harvey. He finds some space in the lane. Shot no good. Baruch got away with one there. And now it's Fredericks who knocks it out of bounds. Right into the scorers table, sending a few people running, and it'll be Devin Nicholson to inbound right in front of the bench.
Marty showing off his passing skills.
He'll be fortunate not to take one off the chest there as well. That ball came flying through. Now Gerard Nicholson right to the lane. Nice pick there by Fredericks at the top of the key, and Nicholson finishes with the right hand. Bounce pass into Thriesbull. Ball stripped by Gerard Nicholson, excuse me. And now McGill has it on the near side. Crossover move working on Fredericks into the lane. He loses it as he was thinking about the shot. Gives it off to Harvey. Ball swung around the perimeter. McFadden's floater, no good, too strong. He's able to get his own rebound, and he'll pull it back out. McGill working on the far side. Spin move against Purisic. Kind of caught in no man's land there under the basket. Shot hits the rim, no good. Second attempt, no good. He gets his own rebound. He's going to go back up with it again. Instead, he'll take too many steps, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
David, what Coach Alisi would love is that in the final 16 minutes, Baruch does not let up defensively.
So now Nicholson bringing it into the front court. Bounce pass to Purisic. Looking for options, hands off to Gerard Nicholson. He'll step back, wide open three. Shot no good. McGill soars for the rebound, able to pull that one down, and he'll bring it into the front court, going against Devin Nicholson. Into the lane, hop step, looking for options. McFadden, he's blocked, I think, by Fair, who also comes away with the rebound. Gerard Nicholson coming away with it, gives it off to Purisic. Nice find. Ooh, he can't finish with the right hand. And now it's Harvey the other way, up to Dale. Dale, shot blocked. Ball still loose, out to McFadden. Now Harvey going to step into a southpaw three. That one too strong. Devin Nicholson bats it right into the waiting hands of Purisic. Some heavy play there, Joe. Refs seem to be letting it go. As Gerard Nicholson can't finish, and McFadden comes the other way for the Bulldogs. He'll step it nope. He'll give it off to Dale. Far side three, shot too strong into the hands of Devin Nicholson. And it looks like the Bearcats will slow things down.
Yeah, both teams, again, playing hard, but the ball's not dropping for either team.
And again, Purisic setting up at the top of the key, finding Fredericks. Oh, he should have laid it in. Fredericks kicks it out to Devin Nicholson. He immediately told me to eat my words as Nicholson knocks down the three from the far side wing.
Great passing to find open teammates by the Bearcats.
But great passing by Purisic. They've done that on a few possessions now. Kind of set him up with ball at the top of the key, allowing him to pick what option he wants. And he's made the right play there to find Fredericks. I think they like the Purisic McFadden option. Instead, they're going to go far near side here to Devin Nicholson. Now Fair into the lane. And he took too many steps. And it'll go back to the Bulldogs. Baruch lead 57-34 as Ahmed and Davis check into the game for the Bulldogs.
The Bearcats can do whatever they want offensively, but at this point, I would love to see keep the score. They have 34, Brooklyn. Keep them under 50.
So now Ahmed has it on the near side. Gives it off to Thrivesbull. Up top to Dale. Dale, nice move getting in the lane. Shot no good. Ball batted out right into the hands of McFadden. McFadden bounce pass inside to Dale. He's fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line for an and one opportunity.
Again, Brooklyn is playing hard, but Bearcats have to play harder. Make a statement that they are a defensive force. We know they can play offense.
And free throw rounding out, no good. As Fredericks up to Fair here on the near side. Fair trying to find Purisic, gets it inside off the glass and able to easily lay it in. Good find there by Jamel Fair as Brooklyn wants to talk things over.
And a
It's going to be a
catch.
30-second timeout.
And a great catch by Purisic in traffic.
Purisic able to catch the ball chest high, and a good find by Fair as he came across the lane.
Yeah, David, so this is now a statement for Baruch. We're good offensively, but we're even better defensively. A message to go out to CUNY.
The Bearcats on the season letting up 69.5 points against. Right now they've only let up 36 through a half and 6.5 minutes here into the second.
Yeah, I'd like to see them hold them to below 50.
And a side note, shows you how competitive Baruch's been in their games. Granted, coming in at 5-7, they are only getting outscored by 0.3 points per game on the season.
Yeah. Well, remember, very, very good team trying to put together, David, two halves of solid play.
So Ahmed, free throw line jumper, shot no good, may have been blocked on the way. And now Fair comes the other way with it. Ooh, almost took too many steps. He was able to hold the pivot and finds a cutting Gerard Nicholson for an easy layup.
Good patience.
Now McFadden has it on the near side. Ooh, nice give and go there with Thriesbold. McFadden able to easily lay it in off the glass.
Brooklyn still trying to execute.
So now Gerard Nicholson gives it over to Devin Nicholson. He gets into the lane. Right-handed layup. Ooh, just couldn't get enough on it. It might have been blocked along the way. Either way, it was going to be a tough shot for Nicholson to get that one to drop, as now Ahmed into the lane the other way. Finds Thriesbold underneath. His shot no good. May have been tipped on the way through. Fredericks batting it around, looking for options. And it's going to go back to the Bearcats. So it'll be Osario and Vaughn checking into the game as Fredericks and Fair come to the bench. Oh, nice play there by Barker, able to force his way through and get a layup off the glass.
Well, Vaughn didn't really put up any opposition on that, David.
Ooh, cross-court pass here. Osario wide open on the near side, and he's able to knock it down. Big three there from Sayeed Osario, extending lead back to 24.
Osario playing very, very hard.
Now Davis has it on the near side. Baruch setting up in the 2-3 zone. Barker underneath. He's able to finish off the glass. Good job there by Brooklyn to draw Vaughn out of position. Ooh, Gerard Nicholson almost turned it over. Davis able to knock it away from behind, and it'll stay on the far side with the Bearcats.
I'm surprised Brooklyn hasn't gone to Barker more like they did in the first part of the game. He does have some skills down low.
His only kryptonite is the free throw line, where he's 0 of 7 on the night.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the answer to your question, Joe.
But he can get your points in the paint, Dave.
Piersic turnaround free throw line jumper, no good. Vaughn battling for it, stays right there as him and Ahmed are going up for it, and it goes off Ahmed last, and it'll stay Baruch's ball with a fresh 20 to shoot.
Good energy by Vaughn down low.
Inbound Nicholson near side, he'll pull instantly, shot. Long rebound right into the hands of Davis for Brooklyn, brings it into the front court, bounce pass into the corner. Devin Nicholson easily comes away with that, telegraphed that pass a bit, trying to find McFadden on the near side. Devin Nicholson into the lane, kicks it outside to Osario. Osario, ooh, trying to do a little no-look pass, it looked like, to Vaughn, right into the hands, back into the hands of Davis, Davis going coast to coast and able to finish with the right hand. Smart by Baruch not to foul. And it's going to be a timeout for Baruch with 10:33. We'll step aside. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So it'll be Baruch's ball underneath their own basket, and it'll be the Bulldogs setting up in a full court press.
Yeah, Bulldogs trying to climb back into this game, David.
Ooh, Piersick trying to find the lob to Vaughn. Cross-court pass now to Nicholson. Osario runs through. Now it's Piersick and trying to get it inside to Vaughn, and he's fouled on the entry pass by Davis. Actually, smart pass there as Vaughn had the mismatch inside.
Yeah, Vaughn had really good position.
So Donelon inbound underneath the basket. It'll be Ahmed guarding the inbounder. They have Piersick, Vaughn, Osario, and Devin Nicholson on the floor. Ooh, nice find there. Right to Piersick underneath. Shot no good. Good D by Barker, but Vaughn able to get the offensive board. Finds Osario. He'll pull a three. Steps into it. Shot no good. And they're saying it was going to be a foul off the ball there on 22 Barker. That's his second. Vaughn calling for it. Now it's the Piersick here on the near side. And it's going to stay right there, right in front of the Baruch bench. Good D there by Ahmed and Davis to trap Piersick along the sideline. Inbound into the backcourt to Donelon. And he'll set up on the Bearcat symbol. Looking for options, finds Piersick on the elbow. Near side pass to Osario. He'll pull a three again. Shot no good. Vaughn trying to get it. And they're going to say a foul again on Ahmed. And Osario right now, Vaughn right now, a little too much to handle in the paint.
Yeah, he is, David. He's playing with so much energy.
Inbound near side. Devin Nicholson going to quickly pull. Shot no good. Ball rebounded by Ahmed into the hands of McFadden. McFadden quickly into the lane. And he leaves it behind, and Vaughn's the one that scoops it up for the Bearcats.
Bearcats don't need to be in a hurry. Clock is their ally. We're under 10.
Vaughn catches it, trying to turn on Barker. Oh, is able to do so with the left hand, and he lays it in. And Akil Vaughn just been too much for the Brooklyn defense here all night as he has 13 points.
But David, great patience by Akil to get what he wanted.
He's got 13 and 7 boards. Now Donelon has it up top, gives it off to Nicholson. Osario now on the near side. Donelon runs through. Devin Nicholson going to step into a deep three, and he knocks that one down. Devin Nicholson in his bag tonight as he's now 5 of 11 from downtown, 8 of 16 from the field. Three there by Ahmed, no good. And Donelon will walk things up for the Bearcats. Baruch lead by 25, Joe, and they can really put the hammer down here in the next couple of minutes and end this one as Akil Vaughn catches inside. Nope, took too many steps as he's trying to get position, and it's going to go back to the Bulldogs.
But David, what's so great about Vaughn is he's really working to get a shot for himself. He didn't do that last year.
5 for 5 from the field. He has 13 points in 14 minutes. Davis takes the pick from Barker. Davis's floater off glass is good. Nice move there. Donelon crossover move, gets it over to Nicholson into the front court. Nicholson bounce pass to Vaughn. Ooh, and that's going to go out of bounds. Nice strip by number 3, Malik Dale. And Coach Olisi wants to talk things over. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. But Vaughn, in the last couple of minutes, Joe, really having his way underneath.
Yeah, it's great to see his progression. But, David, again, I'm going to be repetitive to say the mark of this game is how Baruch ended defensively. We know what they did offensively. But to win a championship, it's about stops. It's about defensive stops. We know what you can do offensively. So I want to see a great defensive ending by Baruch here in the last 8 minutes.
I got to assume that's what Coach Alisi's talking about in the huddle, how to finish out this game and make sure you close it out correctly.
You know that Brooklyn is going to play as hard as they possibly could, but you got to be bigger and put out that fire as the defensive team.
Brooklyn only shooting 34% from the field, 33% from downtown, while the Bearcats shooting an impressive 52% from the field.
Brooklyn's not ready to go back to Flatbush Avenue. They're going to play this next 8 minutes.
Sloppy play there by Donnellan, trying to get it to Vaughn, and it'll be outside to Nicholson. Brooke almost turning it over there. Now Donnellan going right into the lane, gives it off to Vaughn, and he throws it down emphatically with 2 hands. That got the Bearcats bench off their seats.
ESPN Top 10 highlight.
I think that was the only thing the Bearcats were missing from tonight's game, is Vaughn able to pull down that rebound. He's got 15 and 8. Now Osario gives it off to Vaughn. And there's a whistle away from the ball. And they're going to say the foul there is on Davis. 11, McFadden. So Luke Reese checking into the game.
Yeah, the brother of Jack. Jack was a great performer for the Bearcats. Boy.
Great sixth man in his later years here at the Arc Arena.
Boy, did he know how to take a charge.
And I still think to this day he is the fastest person I've seen, at least in my 7-8 years of doing Bearcats basketball. He's the fastest person I've seen go end to end on the floor with the ball in his hands. Yeah, in my opinion, he moved very effortlessly.
A lot of heart, my goodness. Kind of like the Angela Baccarella.
Jack Reese pulls a 3 near side. A bit short, no good. Ooh, and Davis almost moved his feet there. Lucky not to get called for a travel as McFadden gets fouled. Foul there's going to be on 11, Osario. One-two between Barker and Davis. Oh, man. And that rattles around, and Coach Alisi wants to talk things over. I don't think he was too happy with that defensive effort on that last possession.
They didn't even try on that, David. I mean, he could have had a cup of coffee and a donut and then shot the ball.
And it was the inbounder, got it right back from Barker underneath. Yeah. And no one closed it out. And I think, when you're in a game like this, granted you're up 22, so in theory, Brooklyn can still come back. But from Coach Alisi's perspective, you have to be thinking you just want to see the proper type of performance and the correct amount of effort.
Well, it's just, David, developing good habits. You know what? It's easy when you're up big to take your eye off the prize. Not here, not at Baruch. We don't do things like that.
Especially when you got games just coming every other day, right? I mean,
yeah.
You're already talking about they're going to be at City College in a tough road matchup on Friday.
And you're always going to be tested because you are the perennial champion, David. Everybody's coming after you.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, Joe.
If you slip up, people are ready to take it from you. You know how it is.
And once again, if you want to see your Bearcats in action and aren't able to make it to the Arc Arena tonight, you can see them next Wednesday, a week from tonight, as they play host to John Jay. As Vaughn finished with a left hand underneath. Good find there by Reese. And if you're interested in seeing them on the road, they play Friday at City College as Dale goes up and gets fouled. I think the foul there is going to be on number 15, Fair. Let's check as they bring it over to the scorer's table. Yep, 15, Fair. That's going to be his third.
City College, a familiar place for Baruch. A lot of championships games played at City.
City College usually the host of the CUNYAC final game of the season.
Yeah.
Which this year will be on February 23rd. That is a Friday night. And the quarterfinal, the first round and the second round will be at the higher seeds.
For some reason, all the games at City College, always very dramatic.
So McFadden now has it up top. Gives it over to Dale, back to McFadden. McFadden straight on with Donelon all over him. Ahmed hop step into the lane. Ooh, interesting pass there by Ahmed. Now McFadden puts it on the floor, spin move in the lane, trying to step through. Nope, Reese comes away with the steal. He has Donelon ahead of the pack. Instead, he'll curl back, looking for options. He got tied up there underneath. He's still trying to find an option. Finds Osario on the near side.
Work the clock.
Osario hop step into the lane. It's going to be a blocking foul. And that should be the 7th team foul, and it'll put Osario to the line for a 1-and-1.
But, David, every time the clock stops, it gives Brooklyn another chance to play. Baruch needs to stop, stopping the clock, let it run. So Brooklyn literally runs out of time.
5:42 remaining. Baruch lead by 24. An opportunity to extend Baruch's lead to the biggest of the night if Osario can knock these down. All-around great performance so far from the Bearcats, but on both ends of the floor. As Osario can't knock down the first. He gets his own rebound, though. Keeps it alive into the hands of Donelon, and Baruch have a fresh 20.
No hurry.
That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, it's going to be a timeout, actually. Great play there by Donelon to hit the deck and call timeout. So with 5:27 remaining, Baruch are going to talk things over. They'll only have 8 seconds to shoot.
Well, again, I don't know why Donelon just doesn't pull it out to the top. And again, go between 10 and 8 seconds. It just decreased the time that Brooklyn has.
And they'll have to move quick when they get the ball back because there's only 8 seconds on the shot clock. A nice hustle play there by Osario. And when you're getting offensive rebounds off your own free throw with 5:27 remaining, that's strictly hustle.
Well, he's such an athletic player, plays with such high energy. Always a sense of urgency from him. Coach Alisi knows as we start CUNY, David, everybody's got to forget the past and just take their game to another level. And when you got a whole team taking their games to another level, you're in good shape. Not one guy, but, all down the roster.
And to your point, Joe, Baruch have got 11 deep tonight in their rotation. As Donelon's going to have to get something up. Spin move into the lane. Underhand layup, no good, but I think he just had to force something at that point, as now Ahmed has it on the far side. Osario picks his pocket, and Osario is going to go coast to coast. His shot was blocked, and it's going to be Davis who comes away with the ball.
I would think Osario should have pulled it out.
And now Reese has it. Up ahead of the pack is Osario, and he's able to lay it in. Osario may have went through some contact there to get that layup to fall.
But again, Baruch, not taking time off the clock. David, they have enough points.
Ahmed now has it on the near side. That's A.J. Ahmed. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be Baruch's 5th right in front of the Brooklyn bench. And it'll be Brooklyn inbound underneath the basket. Akil Vaughn and Sean Donald will come to the bench as Minnick and Purisic check back into the game. Ahmed over to Ahmed now up top. Ooh, nice bounce pass there. Shot blocked by Purisic as Kujak went up for what he thought was a layup, and Purisic able to come from behind and swat it.
Kujak, that's a great name.
Ahmed pulls up from three, off front rim, no good. And it'll be Osario who comes away with the rebound. Over to Reese. Reese looking for options, finds Minnick. One more pass, two more passes, three more passes. Reese's three, and he knocks it down. And that got the bench off their feet. The extra pass leading to a three-pointer there by Reese.
I hope that makes somebody's highlight tape, David.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is Luke Reese's first basket of his Baruch career.
Very nice. Hope there's many more.
A nice finish there by Purisic. And Reese comes away with it for the Bearcats. Quickly going the other way. Gives it off to Osario. Looks like there was some contact there, but he was able to finish with the left hand.
Well, the Bearcats pouring it on here, Dave. But, Brooklyn played hard. And let's see, with their effort, if they can, get something going in their season.
Ooh, errant pass, and Osario's going to come away with that. And the foul there is on number 32, Gay.
Couple of shout-outs, David, to some Baruch Nation people. Gary Ciano, hope all is well. Michael Finley, David Blitz, hope all is well. And thank you for tuning in to Baruch Nation.
And Osario knocks down the first. And a few changes for the Bearcats as number 24, Jack Gordon, checks in the game for Fair. And number 4, Ryan Panagakos checks into the game for Purisic as Osario knocks them both down. Osario coming out of the game as Cangiano checks back into the game. Make that 13 different players tonight, Joe, for the Bearcats.
Well, every player that steps on the court has got to understand what the bottom line is. Defense first, and then the offense will come.
Kujak, it was an errant pass. Kujak may have got a hand on it. Either way, Baruch come away with it. Ball swung around the perimeter. Floater there from Reese is good, and he's got 5. Minnick all over Ahmed. Bounce pass there is going to go off Baruch left. I think it was Gordon on the help defense. As we got Edmay and Fitzgerald checking into the game. Minnick will come to the bench.
David, if Baruch hits 100, free Venom fries at Wingstop for the Baruch faithful.
Joe, you're playing a dangerous game.
You
might be treating everyone to Venom fries.
Yeah.
3 there by number 15. Hunter's no good. And a slew of players coming off both benches here as Panagakos will bring it into the front court. Ooh, he almost left it behind. He was able to corral it. Cangiano up top now on the center circle. Cangiano into the lane. What a move there. Oh, and up and under, no good. That would have been a highlight reel play, though, by Cangiano.
Yeah, good hang time.
Ooh. Wild 3 there by Erickson for the Bulldogs.
He tried to bank it off the shot clock.
A lot of English there, but the minute and 35, Baruch's going to get out of here with close. They're up by 38. They may be pushing it to 40 momentarily. And just an all-around great night from the Bearcats. Devin Nicholson leads all scorers with 23.
And Akil Vaughn, 17-8, Joe. I mean, you spoke about him glowingly already tonight, but.
Well, like I said, great addition. We know about the perimeter play of Baruch, but what about your post guy? He's a monster, David, giving you an inside-outside attack.
Baruch, 38 points off the bench, 29-8 in the assist battle, +4 on the rebounds as well, and Baruch lead by 40.
Well, they got their best shot from Brooklyn. Obviously not enough.
Shot blocked there. I think it might have been Edmey who got it blocked. Gordon ahead of the pack. Ooh, trying to lay it in was Fitzgerald. I think his shot was blocked from behind, so it'll be Baruch's ball underneath. And at this point, I think everyone's just trying to get on the stat sheet if you're a Bearcat.
Well, everybody's going to be needed, David, at one time or another. So this is your chance to get your feet wet. May be called on to win a game, David. You never know.
Again, just speaking to the depth of the Bearcats. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay right here with the Bearcats. Bit of a sloppy inbounds play there.
I thought that was a rodent.
Gordon thinking about stepping to a three. Now it's Panic Ackles on the far side. Wild three-pointer there. It's going to be Gay who gets it up the head of the pack to Ahmed. Ahmed going, trying to draw some contact. Edmey comes away with the rebound. He's stripped. It's a 4-on-1. Edmey doing his part, though. Not allowing a shot to go in, and there, at the end there's going to be a whistle. And it's going to be on Edmey, but great defensive effort there as he was basically 1-on-4 on the defensive end.
Yeah. Again, everybody playing hard, and it's going to be a great locker room for the Bearcats tonight.
42 seconds left. A couple of free throws here for Devin Wells. And again, a reminder, if you want to see your Bearcats in action here at the Arc Arena, a week from tonight, they will play host to John Jay College and a doubleheader. The women will play at 5:30, the men at 7:30. And if you want to see them on the road, you can check them out at City College on Friday night at 5 p.m. Panagakos now into the lane, hard, a little too strong. Walls comes away with the rebound, and he'll bring it up the court, up top to Hunter. Hunter here now on the near side wing, crossover move, step back jumper over the outstretched arm of Edmey. It'll be Gay who gets it, gives it back to Hunter. Left-handed layup is good, and Baruch can really will just run things out here. And that will do it. Once again, your final score here tonight in the first game between the women of Brooklyn College and Baruch. Baruch able to win in a nail-biter, 61-56. And your final score in the second game, 89-52. Baruch, sweeping the doubleheader here at the Arc Arena between Brooklyn and the Bearcats.
Well, David, that's, a conference game in the books. Very shortly we have City, and we got to play the same way, both the men and women. Do not take the foot off the gas pedal and hang your hat on the defensive efforts.
So we'll see you a week from tonight at home against John Jay College. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. For Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. Have a great night, Bearcat Nation.